In this video, I set out to learn how to stand on my hands in just one day. All my life I've marveled at people who can keep their balance while standing on their hands, and I decided I wanted to be one of them. My plan is very simple. The first thing I'm going to do is research all the information I can about learning to stand on my hands. After that, I'll get over my fear of falling and do some training exercises. Finally, to consider this skill mastered, I would need to stand in a stance for at least 15 seconds.
Let's go!
First, let's see what I'm capable of at the moment. I've always wanted to learn how to stand on my hands, and the only thing stopping me was the fear of falling. After watching a few YouTube videos, I realized that you don't have to fall on your back every time. You can easily avoid falling by putting one foot forward and removing your hand from one side when you fall. So we'll just curl up and get to our feet. After a few practices, the fear passed and now I can learn to stand on my hands. But first, it's important to realize that when we stand on our hands, our arms need to work just as much as our legs. If we lean forward, we rest our fingers as hard as we can to straighten our body into a normal position. It's best to start by practicing against the wall. First, we rest our arms and legs against the wall, and then with the force of our fingers we force our body to lower back down and stand on our feet. After this workout, you can reduce the likelihood of falling. After an hour of practicing like this, I felt like I could keep my balance against the wall. I was starting to run out of room in the house, so I decided to get out. When I was able to stand for a few seconds, I became incredibly happy. But my goal is to stand for at least 15 seconds, so I immediately continued my workout. With just a couple seconds on my hands, the rush of motivation was so great that I was ready to train non-stop. It got better each time and I felt like my goal was very close. And that moment has finally arrived. Thanks for watching. Love everyone.